Hello all. Here I welcome all of you to a new series of the subject Public Administration. I'm creating this series only for the aspirants who are preparing for UPSC exam, especially for them. And at the same time, it will be helpful for the students who are preparing for state PSC exams also. It will be very helpful. I think I have created this from my own experiences and the drawbacks I got at the time of my preparation. So I hope it will be helpful for you. So I'm not taking much time. As I said, you know already that I'm just trying to prepare this on the point of view of UPSC. So I have taken this subject public administration and the point of view of UPSC. The syllabus is mainly for two papers, the paper 1 and paper 2. And as we all know, most of the aspirants, they could know the subject, the syllabus very well. Then also I'm just explaining this. So paper 1 is the theory, and in that we have to cover the introduction, the administrative thought, the administrative behavior, the administrative systems, accountability and control, administrative law, comparative public administration, development dynamics, personal administration, public policy, techniques of administrative improvement, financial administration. And at the same time, in paper 2 is the application level. Okay, so here we will complete the evolution of Indian administration, the philosophical and constitutional framework, the public sector undertaking, union government and administration, plans and priorities, state administration, district administration since independence, public services, financial management, administrative reforms in India, rural development, urban local government. This is the total syllabus for the UPSC exam. And before going to the syllabus, we should understand something related to this subject. Why we have to study the subject? Why we need this public administration for our studies? Why we have to know the subject? The first point is to know about the government systems. It is very much helpful to understand the system of our government. And the second point is it helps in grooming personality, which aid in all over the career. As we already discussed that I have created this series mainly for the students, mainly for the aspirants of UPSC. So for them, while go through this subject, they will get an experience of how an administrator will become. Okay, so it will groom them, it will groom their personality, so it is very much helpful for them for the interview purpose. It's a very crucial point in the time of interview, in the time of UPSC preparation. The interview is a very, very crucial point. So it is very much helpful for the personality for them. And the third point is after selection, you can smoothly complete the training. As we all know, after selection of UPSC, we have to complete a long time training, long time period of training we have to complete, we have to attend. So it will be very helpful for the students, for the aspirants. And the next point is the GS papers. As we all know, the GS papers 1 and 2 is very much related to this subject. So it is very helpful for them to understand these papers also. And the last point is the application in essays and ethics paper. Okay, so because of these points, we should study this subject. We should understand the subject, and the knowledge will helpful for us to regain or to achieve the knowledge of all these things. Okay, so we are moving to the subject. The syllabus already we have covered. According to the syllabus, we are moving to the first level, that is the syllabus paper 1, that is the that is the theory portion. The first chapter is meaning, scope and significance of public administration. We are moving to according to the chapters, and I will try to cut it down in a crisp form, in a very natural form, and I think it will be helpful to understand the concepts. So the first chapter is the meaning, the scope and the significance of public administration. Okay, so the first one is we have to understand some a little bit history. That is the word administration. The administration word, the administer, the root form of the word, the administer. It is derived from the Latin word administer. Its meaning is to look after the people. Okay, so we can define this public administration. That is, it's a group activity which involves cooperation and coordination for the purposes of achieving desired goals or objectives. Okay, and as we all know this administration in two types, that is private administration and public administration. Private means the management of private business enterprises. Its motive is purely what? Monetary basis. And public administration means the activities carried out by government for the people. So that is the main difference. We have to understand this. And the next one is the term administration is used in different contexts. Which are the main contexts? That is, as we all know, that it's a branch of learning. Public administration as a subject, it is used, and as a process to implement some policies. Okay, some new policies, we use this subject as a process to implement some new policies. And the next one is it is used as a synonym of the word executive. Executive means the person who is doing the work. Executives. Government executive means the public servants. Okay, all government officials are the public servants to serve the people. To serve the people in India. Indian public administration. Indian public servants means they are doing the work for the duties for the people of India. Okay. So here as an example we can take this Indian administration as we discussed now. So the last one is the art of management. Okay. So these are the terms of administration that is used in different contexts. So public administration can be best looked at as an instrument that is used for the realization of the goals of the government. Simple, no? Simple language. No? You can easily understand this one. So we are going to some, we have to understand some historical background related to this subject. In the 18th century, German scholars in Western Europe felt interested in this subject, public administration. Okay, two great systems of public administration had developed in the West, that is Anglo-American and French. Two systems. In the past times, okay, so Anglo-American is one system and French is other system. So Anglo-American system was introduced by Leonard White, and the importance of the system was the preferences for self-government in local communities. Preferences for self-government in local communities. The white citizen participation was there, and well-established responsibility of the administrative system to the legislative body. And in French system, it was formulated by Napoleon and is based on the concentration on executive power only. Executive power. Persons who are executing the things. Okay, in that point of view, they are giving concentration. Okay, based on the concentration on executive powers, not even any other clerical or any other powers. Okay, on the dominance of national over local authorities, like India. Federal system, like, no. So professionalization of the public service. These are the main points of French system, and we are moving. So just from these 3 points we understood the meaning of the public administration, and there are some scholars, they have explained the meaning of public administration, that is Woodrow Wilson, Dwight Waldo, Simon, Luther Gulick, etc., L.D. White, etc. We will study that in a separate chapter. Okay, so nothing to bother about that. Firstly, you have to get the idea of what is the subject, what is public administration, what is the meaning of this subject. Okay, I hope you got the idea. So we are moving to the next one, that is scope of public administration. What is the scope of the subject? This also we can discuss in two ways, that is as an activity and as a discipline. As an activity, the whole range of activities of the state encompasses what? Public administration. The whole range of activities of the state, the government. So we can say that as an activity, we can say this one. like this. And as a discipline, to understand this, as a discipline also we can say the scope. What is the scope of public administration? To understand this, Mr. Gulick sums up this scope as a subject of study by an acronym, that is post-corp view. So we have to understand what is post-corp. There is nothing but post-corp is an acronym, that is P means planning, O means organizing, S means staffing, D means directing, Co means coordinating, R means reporting, and B means budgeting. Simple. It's an acronym. So you have to understand each and every word what is the stands for the letter. Okay. So the subject matter view is not only on the general management. It's the techniques also. It's related to the management and the technique. Related to this content also. So both is important. So according to Louis Merriam, public administration is an instrument with the two blades like a pair of scissors. Louis Merriam is a famous personality. According to that person, public administration is an instrument with the two blades like a pair of scissors. How a scissor will be? There is two blades, like that. The two blades having equal responsibilities to cut something, right? So one blade may be the knowledge of the field covered by post-corp. The other blade is the knowledge of the subject matter in which these techniques are applied. Both blades must be good to make an effective tool. You got the idea? Like a scissor, the both blades should be important. Without one, there is nothing. So, according to Louis Merriam, that person described public administration as an instrument with two blades like a pair of scissors. One blade may be knowledge of the field covered by the post-corp. Okay, and the other blade is knowledge of the subject matter in which these techniques are applied. Okay, so thus the scope of public administration is enormous with the combination of the theory and practice. That is, there should be theory and at the same time there should be practice also. It's very important. Then the last one is the significance of public administration. What is the significance of this subject? As a discipline and as an activity, it has been gaining importance. As a discipline and as an activity in both sense. So the rise of welfare state, why it gained its significance? The reasons were, right, the rise of welfare state, the rapid industrialization, scientific and technological development. These all are the development process that made the importance of the public administration. Okay, according to Woodrow Wilson, the study of administration assumed significance as a result of growing complexities of the society, growing functions of the state, and a rise of democratic government. Okay, so as an activity we can say it provides basic services useful for the welfare of the public. And it is the basis of existence of a government without which there is no government could exist. The policies and programs of the government are converted into the reality through the instrument of public administration only. The governments may change, but the institutions of public administration provide a continuity and stability to the society. And the last one, as a subject of study, why it is important? That is, to deliver the public services efficiently, there should be a specialized study. That is the importance of, as according to public administration, the subject point of view, it is important. Why? It is the services should deliver efficiently with the knowledge of a specialized study. Okay. And there is some explanations, some examples also. There is the Halden Committee report in Britain, the President's Committee on Administrative Management in US, etc. are some of the examples to show the governments in the early 20th century were concerned about providing their administrative machinery. These all are the importance. Okay, so we have completed the first chapter, the meaning, scope, and the significance of public administration. It's in a nutshell we have completed this. I hope you got the idea and you got the conceptual clarity regarding this chapter. Okay, thank you.